my dear Capricorn, this is a love bonus reading for you, where the person most on your mind will have their thoughts and feelings revealed. By me, Queen of Cups Tarot. It is a thank you reading for the gratitude you showed me in the love and spirituality readings for Libra season, September to October. So thank you so much, Capricorn, for the showed appreciation. New love and spirituality readings were released for all the signs last week for Scorpio season, October till November. This reading will be for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising Sign and Venus, Vedic or Tropical. For Capricorn, this will be a reading about what the person most on your minds are feeling for you, and this is where they're feeling for you, and where their thoughts are at when it comes to you, and also the likely action they might take from these thoughts and feelings when it comes to your relationship. For a cross watcher, this reading will most likely be about where the Capricorn person's feelings and thoughts are at. The reading can go both ways. The drama is the same, but it can be different castings to the different roles by the universe. So in the end, you need to use your own intuition and recognition to determine who is who in this general reading for you. And if you need more information or help after you have listened to this reading, you can turn to the love readings for October or the love and spirituality readings for Scorpio season. You can also check out the other bonus readings, their personal and pick a card readings on the first page of my channel. Click the headline of each playlist to see all the videos that the playlist contains. And I will use the New Era Elements Tarot, the Wild Unknown Tarot here, and the GYPSY Oracle cards here. So I will just tune in to you and your situation here with this person most on your mind for a few seconds. Okay. So we start to look underneath this first pile, bottom of the deck. We have Three of Wands, exploration. So what I saw from this person when I pre-shuffled the cards was that they were very oriented towards worldly success, and we can also see it here. It's like they want you to join their team, but from what I saw, you might not always be their main focus. Okay, so the first card here is see if we can get it, Mother of Earth. So that's you, of course. I also saw that when I shuffled the card, it came up a lot as wife and love, things like this, but also a lot of cards about having fun and focusing on the success of one's own lives. So it's almost like they want you to tag along, but they don't want to be there really for you. They want you to be there for them, so like a backup or a cheerleader. And here, so the Mother of Earth. So they think that they feel like this relationship should be for the long haul, for a longer period of time. And then we have the Strength card here, goes very well with my lanterns, with the Leo. And I feel this to be them. They feel, even if this is a female or a male person, they want to be very successful. They want to be the provider, the one that tells everyone what they are going to do, but they don't want to be the one following or sharing this leadership, is what I'm feeling here. Strength, but they want to be your hero. They want to be the person that kind of saves you or take care of you. And the cubblings, the little lion cubblings here, if there's any cubblings. Okay. And here we have the Hermit. So as I said, what I've seen with this person so far is that they are very self-focused. They have their own life to live and their own way to go. You are one part of it, but you are not their main focus. They feel that they are on a journey and that they want to explore this journey for themselves and be able to reach the highest state that they can reach. It's almost like they want to beat the game, or even win over the divine, or at least get the divine over on their side. So it's a lot of thoughts with this person. It's a lot of thinking. So we haven't seen much emotions more than these stable, very typical for human culture kind of feelings that we are leaning a lot towards what our forefathers did and the people that came before. And so it's a person wants things in a certain kind of square way. Okay, so they're not totally focused on emotions. And here we have the 5 of Earth, torment. So they are not really honoring you in this seek for glory and success. So it's like they are their own person, and that's enough for them. And this monkey is being in a prison almost here, with this lock around their neck, and so they're probably in a cage of some sort. And this person really doesn't care. They have their own thing that they need to do. So they're not really caring about how this feels for you. Tucked away, maybe waiting for them to return, or be able to put attention on you again. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. So this might be a little breakthrough. It says that the table might turn, that the world is going through some kind of revolution, even in the departments like really close to home. So things that were in a certain way before, it might shift and change. And I think you hold that shift and that change, Capricorn, because if a person feels like this, they are not too happy with their situation, and they don't want to stay in that situation, and that might make you make this revolution to, okay, I am not going to be your cheerleader, I'm not going to be your guinea pig, or someone that's there for your pleasure or your amusement. So we can see that this feeling row is very freed from emotion. We have passion here and lust, and this wanting to be the hero, the big Leo male here maybe, but also that they're mainly focused on how they should live their life, and a lot of thoughts about this. And I'm thinking this comes in a lot with you, that it's up to you to change this dynamic. Okay. So we're going to go to their thoughts about this relationship. And in the bottom of the deck, we have the Son of Cups, and it comes in reverse together with the Emperor and the High Priestess. So I'm thinking this is you, and this is the person that you're with, and Son of Cups. This person is not being very emotionally developed. It's almost a little bit cave woman or caveman level on their emotions. So that might be why you have a little hard time with this person really connecting to them on a deep level, because they haven't really developed that far in their own internal space, and it doesn't have to do anything to do with their soul. Usually it's ancestral karma, or the kind of body that they decided to go down in can have limited possibilities to maybe deal with emotion or love higher than the kind of love that's underneath the person's belt. Okay, so thoughts about your relationship. And yeah, it can sometimes be a conflict between head and heart, but we haven't seen much heart here. Father of Swords. So they're very cold and cutting, and they have this idea maybe of not you two being real equals, but they having the last word, or the person that's on top, and they don't really need to deal with your everyday business. It's beneath them, is what I'm feeling here. So your opinions, questions, feelings, future dreams, things like this isn't a top priority. Okay. And here we have the 9 of Swords, and it comes underneath the Strength card. So it shows that they are very tormented about this role that they have given to themselves, needing to be the hero. So it's almost like they are caught in their own culture, in their own ideas of certain things, so that they have kind of made a prison for themselves when it comes to needing to bring in the money, or bringing in the success, or be successful, or be someone in the world. So they're very disconnected from even their own core. They are just trying to win this game of life and to be what the world seemingly want them to be. And this is imprisoning their own soul. So they are overthinking much. I felt this already with the Hermit. They are overthinking, and they feel trapped, and they feel guilty, and they feel that something is wrong, but they can't really believe that the way that they were brought up is wrong. It's something else that's wrong. So it can even be that they want to swear off the responsibility for you altogether, that the problem is that I shouldn't be a hero for this person. I should totally only make it on my own, and I should not deal with this person's issues, or having to have any kind of responsibility for them. So they are actually splitting more and more apart from the union. And it's because they are trying to find a solution for their own inner pain. And here we have the Chariot, and it's in reverse. So they are actually driving their whole life, or their chariot, in the ditch. And also this cooperation between you two, because the Chariot is two forces coming together, working as one, and they don't want to do this. So they are splitting even further apart from you and from their highest path. So they are making violence against themselves, and they are making violence against you with their action. So it doesn't mean that they are violent, it just means that they don't honor the bond that's between you. And it's because they are very conflicted here with trying to live up to culture expectations, and being strong and independent, and they want to also be very celebrated and respected, that people look at them and, oh, that person really has their shit together, they know what they are talking about, but they're actually totally lost. Okay, and here we have the 9 of Wands, so it goes well with the Hermit here. They feel like they are this lonesome hero that is put in a very difficult world, in a very difficult position. They have to fight their way through. They can't really trust anyone, and they rather be the hunter than the prey, is what I'm feeling here. So that's probably your song. Natural with Imagine Dragons. I'm writing it down so I can put it in the description box for you and not risking forgetting about it. These readings for me are a little bit like nighttime dreams, so if I'm not immediately putting down every word, I will forget about it. Okay, so the last card in this row with the Wild Unknown is the Daughter of Cups, and it comes underneath the Wheel of Fortune. So it shows that their true spirit essence wants to come true. Their inner child wants to be heard. It doesn't want to be the slave to the system anymore. But there's a longer story here. We only see the problem and the solution. We don't see the things in between, which is kind of indicating that this will take some time before they come into this conclusion here and the revolution happens. So the first stage is for you to realize here that this relationship is not equal, and they are not really giving to you. They're just having a lot of expectations on you to be in a certain way. They don't really see you. I'm getting this, I'm thinking it's a Swedish poet that says, you searched for a woman and you found a soul. So I will write that down too and put it in this description box. And find a soul. So, and you are disappointed. and that's how it is for this person. They just wanted like an image of you, not a real person with their own thoughts and feelings and expectations and, you know, demands on them. They had enough demands on themselves already to live up to this impossible idea of what it was that they were supposed to be. And in some way, your revolution to not obey to these rules anymore will help them to reconnect with who they really are. And I think that's the whole gain for this destiny that I see here. Okay, so this is the action that they are most likely to take. And here we have enemy. So they see this, they have a very soldier outlook on life. They see everyone that's not entirely with them is the enemy, that they need to kind of overpower this enemy and make them bend to their will. So you will probably feel that this person has an iron will and that they are ready to sacrifice your relationship, and they are not really working on it, is how it feels for you. And it's because they have this idea that they need to get their will through, and it's because that is what's making them this hero, and this is what's going to make them successful in life, if they can bend other people accordingly to their will. So maybe using other people's empathy or compassion against them, and making that letting that make them into easy victims that they can manipulate and control. And it's really not because the person is evil, it's because they have this strange idea that they need to be the power of control, winning, to be successful or to even be loved. To be loved, they need to win, they need to be the strongest, they need to be the hero, they need to be celebrated. People should bow on the streets when they walk by. That's the only way that they will feel loved, because they can't really connect to the loving source themselves at this point. They are going to, that's the idea, but they aren't at this moment. So this is kind of screwing them up a little bit. Okay, so actions. Lord in the reverse, so yeah, it's this with the bowing thing. They think that they are the Lord and that everyone should, you know, they need to bend people accordingly to their will. And they're a little bit frustrated that this isn't happening. People are opposing themselves, not really letting them be this leader that they see themselves as. If you only could just accept doing things in the way that they want things to be done, everything would be splendid, and they could work to have success, and they would share that success with you, or it will overflow, and you can get the pieces that falls on the floor probably. Okay, and here we have thought, and yes, it's just saying that they are trapped in their thought of their own grandness, and that they need to be stronger than everyone else, and anyone opposing them is the enemy. It's what I already said here with these cards, so it's a little bit repeating itself, just saying the same thing. And here we have lover comes in the reversed, and it comes underneath the hermit and the chariot. So it seems like they will give up your love more or less because of your upcoming revolution here, but it's a necessary step that needs to happen. This person needs to not find more people that will bow for them and celebrate them and give them what they need. They kind of need to be abandoned and find that it's not so funny to have all this success without anyone to share it with. And then we have the servant, and it comes underneath the row where they are describing your relationship. They are describing it here and not so much else, because they are very self-centered. And they want you to be their servant. You should be there hanging around, waiting for them, maybe chained to the stove. I don't know really, but it seems like that would be the best, because then they didn't have to worry so much for you. And that they should like be angry and a little bit bitter and strong, so that you keep your place as the servant and not oppose yourself. It's a very strange reading, but I can't make this thing up. It's what it is. So, and the last card, this card actually seems to all be in the reverse almost. they are really shuffled together, so they should come up and down and up and down. But the divine likes reversed cards, because this is showing the other side, the flip side of things. It's the more accurate way of describing the situation. And we have sorrow here, and I'm feeling that sorrow is the only way forward for this person to open their heart. They need to be left all blue and sad, so that they will change their ways and get other priorities, because basically they have shitty priorities. Okay, so I will take from Wisdom of the House of Night to see their aim towards you here. And we have Groove 21, so this lonely little cat there. So this is how they see things, or how they feel things. I invite you to my groove to heal your wounds and mend your heart. Now is the time to apologize to anyone you have harmed, make your friendship whole again, and choose healing over anger and pain. Choosing my beautiful groove is a powerful sign that you are a wondrous and strong time in your life. Show compassion and kindness to others. No one is perfect, yet imperfection is perfect as it is. So this person also tries to fit into a role or a model, and they want to be perfect in this, and that's what making them acting almost crazy. If you're hurting, now know that this will pass and that I watch over you. If someone you love is hurting, take this time to be there for this person. The sacred groove heals all aches and pains, especially a heart that has been wounded. So this is what the kind of insight that the divine wants them to have. At this point, they're still lost, but this is how their soul really feels about you. So we're going deeper underneath the surface, or the level of conditioning that this person is suffering from. I'll also take from Romance Angels to see how you should deal with this person. And we have finances and career, and it's kind of a summing up of what this person is focused on, and it advises you to focus on the same for yourself, to not continue giving to this relationship, but rather focus on the same thing that this person is focused on, taking care of yourself, having success for yourself, because that's the best way for you to survive this period with this person needing to come to this realization. And they will be a hard bargain, because they are so very, very stubborn in their own ideas, and this is going to make them almost impossible to get close to, or get to understand these kind of things. And so you really need something else to lean on despite this relationship. So if you focus on your own success, they will maybe be like, hey, where did you go? And maybe the table will turn with the Wheel of Fortune here, and they will feel this, and they will come after you instead. Okay, so final advice card for you, Capricorn. Receive. You're a kind and loving soul who constantly reaches out and gives to others, but now it's time for you to learn how to graciously receive. Just as with the ebb and flow of tides, the art of giving and receiving is the natural law and order of the universe. So they don't want this person sitting on a pedestal while you being their lab monkey here. So learn to receive, learn to have your own success and your own thing in life, where you are not dependent on other people, or this person in particular, loving you, because their love is like in a very hard shell inside of there, and the only thing that will crack this shell open is this sorrow here. Okay, so now you know what to do, Capricorn. And you don't have to show the cold shoulder or be like really negative towards this person or anything. You can just be your normal loving self, but just focus totally on your own on your own life, building it up. It can be fixing up your apartment, starting to exercise and eat really well to really show love and appreciation and respect towards your body and yourself. It can be widening your social circle or educating yourself in some way, something you always have wanted to educate yourself in, or change job, or focus more on career, or maybe some creative endeavor, some leisure activity, something that makes your life more worth living, so that you graciously can just spend time, not with this person, but with your own stuff, because this person needs to not feel chased and celebrated, so they will look around and wonder where everyone went. Okay. So, my dear Capricorn, thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful. And if you like my content and want to see more videos like this on how to heal yourself and make yourself ready for that true romantic partner of yours, or if you just want to work on spiritual growth, remember to subscribe and hit the bell notification to get a heads up when a new video is ready and waiting for you. The next round of astrological videos will be my love readings that I will do in the late October for the month of November. And also keep on the lookout for the other bonus reading, pick a card readings, and near personal readings that will be spread throughout the month. Thank you so much for being on this journey with me. I'm truly grateful for my wonderful, loving, and supporting viewers. Until next time, take really good care and bye-bye.